On this week's Safari with Brent, we are catching up with the lions of the Rietspruit Game Reserve and continue our search for the little lion cubs. Okay, so very exciting. The badger is out and about. We're busy driving down one of my favorite spots on Leadwood at the moment, which is the bottom end of the Rietspruit River. And we are looking for Bucket, her brother and her mother. So she's been denning on one of the small river systems called the Timbuti drainage line that runs into this river here. Oh, it's just too beautiful. Look at those fig trees, fig tree forests. Even when the big cats are scarce, we are always surrounded by beauty in this truly magnificent part of the world. My dad's been trying to get in. He says you can only get to a certain spot close by and you can't actually get into the riverbed where the den actually is. But now we're coming along in SCREENSAVER, the badger, which is a lot smaller than your normal vehicles. So we're hoping that we might be able to get in. Oh, what was that landed there? Oh, look at a locust. Big locust. I'm going to go forward of it. Oh, he's hiding behind the tree there. So I can see this is as far as a Land Rover can go. Let us see if the tiny badger, I think we can, Ben. What do you think?
Try.
Watch out there, Ben. How big is that stump there? Can you just check for me?
It's quite big.
Well, what's quite big?
Stump.
Badger big or go back and change?
No, go back a bit and then just straighten the wheel.
Okay.
Then you should be able to get over it.
Okay, you can see why sometimes a tiny little vehicle like this is useful, because we wouldn't even dream of bringing a full-sized Land Rover or Land Cruiser into here. This is incredible where we can go in this car. I think the den should be just around this corner. Now this is truly the benefit of such a short vehicle in thick bush, because we are able to get into places that just wouldn't be possible. I mean, there's no ways you would dream about driving a long vehicle. Even a short wheelbase Land Rover would struggle to maneuver through here. But I mean, it's going to take us a 400-point turn. But okay, it should be around here somewhere. I'll look for fresh tracks. I'm just going to double check the GPS point. So there's a whole bunch of pings around this little area here. Now the last time she did ping here was about 5 days ago, which means she could have moved the den, and the fact that her collar hasn't pinged again she could just be in a really tough signal area. See that tree moving there? Vervet monkeys. So even if the cubs were at home and she wasn't, well, if she was around, those monkeys would be screaming, but they're not. So, okay, well, we're gonna try work our way through. We'll keep checking the rest of the drainage system, but I think she's moved ends, and we're really hoping that this week we're gonna catch up with Bucket, her brother, and Mama.
Unfortunately, we were unable to find Bucket, BB, or the lionesses. The lionesses were seen sporadically over the next month. The only sign of the cubs were a few tracks in a dry riverbed. After much searching for the lion cubs with no success, we decided to go have a look for the males to see what they have been up to.
So it's been a relatively quiet afternoon with the male lions. They haven't been doing too much, but now one of them has just stood up and is really, really close to them. I'm trying to find another camera to just show you. Well, he looks like he's decided to go a different route, but he just stood up and is walking right past VM. He's probably going to go greet the other male. And it has been lovely just spending some time with the boys. We haven't spent much time with the boys for the last little while. Looking like they might be a little bit peckish. And they might head towards the nearest waterhole. So I think we're gonna wait and see what they get up to, being male lions. They might just flop over and go back to sleep. Oh, they're gonna roar. Most amazing and special sounds you will ever hear in the African bush. And that is the roar of a male lion. Who knows, we might get lucky and they might lead us to the girls who we've been looking for a couple of days now without any success. Here we go. Roaring as he's walking away. Not a very serious roar, quite soft.
We left them heading east as the sun set, planning to be out early the next morning to continue the search for Bucket, BB, and the girls.
It's early in the morning, just after 6 o'clock, and we've got some absolutely wonderful news. We're just trying to off-road at the moment, but we have found Bucket and BB. So Bucket is of course the little lion cub that we helped reunite with Mom. BB is Bucket's brother. So those are our two little lion cubs here. And both lionesses are here. It looks like they've got blood on their faces. So there is a kill here somewhere. But we're just trying to get... Oh, there we go. So I had to drive very carefully not to hit the camera. Now I've got to get under that somehow. And see, this is the joy of the Badger, not having any seats or high stuff on the car. It enables us to sneak under stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to.
Should be getting very close to them now. It's just, I said, it's just quite a tough spot. Lots of low thorn trees. Ah, there's my leg. Ow, thorns. What we do for you guys.
Into the mongoose hole.
Okay, Virm's gonna get into his mongoose hole, which is his low angle. We actually had a new mount made yesterday, so to make life easier for Virm, you can see there, that was made yesterday. So Virm's getting into the mongoose hole to get those wonderful low shots. How's that, Vimpy? Switch off. So there we go, Bucket, BB, Mom, other lioness off to the side. I can't really see it. Looks like maybe a wildebeest that they've caught. Oh, troubles. We then got to spend a glorious few hours with our favorite little lion family. Bucket and BB were absolute little terrors, giving Mom and Auntie an incredibly hard time, practicing their hunting and stalking on the adults, as well as each other. Mom decided to drag the carcass deep into a thicket to keep from the ever-present eyes in the sky. With the carcass now well hidden from the vultures, Bucket decided that a wildebeest's ear was an excellent chew toy. Satisfied that the carcass was safe from scavengers, the family moved off into a sandy open area to enjoy the morning sun. While the females slept and digested the unfortunate wildebeest, Bucket and BB treated us to a masterclass in lion cub preschool. Bounding, tackling, stalking, combined with rough and tumble. Also, no stick or surrounding piece of vegetation was safe from their attentions. It's always a pleasure to spend time with any lion cubs, but for us, spending time with Bucket and her family is always extra special, knowing we had a small hand in her being where she is today. We can't wait to share the life of this incredible little lion as she moves forward towards adulthood.